right, welcome back. You are inside the Now Morning Show here on a TTT, and of course we're going right across to Ainka, who is at Meena House this morning, so that we can get to see some of the foods that they're preparing. So Ainka, good morning to you.
So we are coming to you live from number 3 Alcazar Street at the Meena House, and joining me this morning is Chef Meena. Good morning, and thank you for having me. I'm so used to saying welcome, but this time you're welcoming me.
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here because we are getting ready for Diwali, the Festival of Lights.
Yeah.
And a big part of Diwali is the culinary experience. Something that we're getting to reintroduce as things reopen, and as much as we're physically distant. People are going to be coming back in to enjoy the sight, sounds, the taste, and the textures of traditional Indian food. So I'm excited about what we're cooking up today. Note, I am not doing the cooking. I'm leaving it to the professional. But what are we having today?
So we today we're doing palak paneer. Palak paneer is traditional Indian, one of the paneer dish.
Okay.
Paneer is high in protein, so
cheese.
And you include paneer in your diet because it's high in protein, whey, and palak is rich in iron and vitamins. So I picked the dish because I know palak is not locally grown much in Trinidad, but you can always use your cholai bhaji if you don't have palak.
Okay. So
but palak is imported. You can find in a lot of groceries in Trinidad.
But very, very much indicative of India.
Yeah. So it can be substituted by cholai bhaji, your local bhaji.
Right. But for the most part,
and
most importantly, it doesn't contain meat. It's easy to make.
Easy to make.
Very appropriate.
Very simple to make. If you want to cook at home, it's easy to make at home. If you don't want to make at home, you can come here and taste it. Right?
I'll be tasting eventually because I am no chef, and that way I'm going to give you space to do your thing. But we will continue to chat because you are part of a husband and wife duo this morning. Your wife being on the show as well, making sure that
she's
franchise for Miss India, is it?
International, yeah.
Nice. So does that mean you have anything to do with the show at all on the culinary part of it, no? I'm just making sure.
No, I'm not involved in that show.
Okay.
All right, so let's get it cracking, So I already prepped all the ingredients here.
Right.
So to make palak paneer, we need jeera, we need dry chili, we need kasuri methi, green chili, red chili powder, tomatoes, garlic, and let's start. So let me just cut paneer first. Now this is we make here with fresh cow milk, and it takes 2-3 hours to make the paneer. But this is amazing local cheese. You can make it here in your house. We'll be posting some more videos on how to make paneer. I think this is enough for a portion, but it's up to you how much paneer you want in your. So I'm going to put back in the water to keep it moist. Okay, at this point, I want to blanch my spinach. So take a few seconds to.
And in just 2 seconds, let me ask. Because we're known for spicy food and the flavors of India, this morning you said we're not too spicy, are we?
No.
We have a couple optional spices.
Spices up to you. If you're cooking at home, you can increase or decrease. I cook with medium spice.
Okay.
So.
Now one man's medium.
You can enjoy the food while you hosting your friends.
Okay.
Right.
I'm going to trust you on your version of medium.
Sure. So we're using green chili, a little bit of red chili, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I knew I saw the chili. And in terms of making this on a larger scale for family, You know how spinach has a tendency to shrink down? How much are we going to use?
Well, one pack is enough for like six.
Okay.
6 people. When I say one pack, it'll be like 250 grams, 300 grams.
I'm taking notes.
So palak is already wilted. Like, we don't want to discolor it.
Okay.
So we just want to refresh it now. So I have ice water right here.
The magic of TV.
I'm going to just refresh it quickly and blend it.
Oh.
Yep.
All easy things I can do. Now we were seeing that things are reopening, and that means come November 5th, is it?
We are opening on Friday, yeah,
Nice.
for dining in as a safe zone.
Nice. So fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated.
Your cards and your physical distancing will
Exactly.
get you into the Meena House come Friday.
Exactly. So, and we were excited since we closed for 1 year. Almost a year we were closed.
Right.
I mean, our restaurant is more about experience. It's not about takeaway food.
Right.
It don't work for us really. So.
So we are all looking forward to some
Right.
sort of normal.
Yes.
Now, what is also normal for Diwali, though, beyond the food, is, as you said, the experience, being with your family, lighting
Yes.
the diyas. And how would you describe the experience of the darkness of the lockdown versus the light that you're seeing at the end of the tunnel?
Well, I mean, me personally, I'm a very optimistic person.
Nice.
So I've been very positive that things will change with time. And pandemic really hurt all the hospitality businesses,
Right.
and it's not really, it wasn't a great feeling for all the people who work for hotels, restaurants, and but really we are coming out of it, so that's a great news.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that perspective. Don't dwell on what was. Look
Don't
at
give
what
up.
is. Yeah, yeah.
Don't give up. Things will change soon.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So
Now this is going to change from leafy vegetable to blending like a puree.
yes, we have to puree it so that that's why I said family of 6,
Easy.
200 grams is more than enough.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to put a little bit of water, ice
Okay.
water. I need to blend.
And so we're adding anything at all to this as a puree besides the
No,
water?
just the water.
Oh, this is
Because-
easier than I thought. I'm making this tonight.
And then we're going to cook it here on the top.
All right. Now at some point I'm going to pretend to know what I'm doing. And I will throw
And
in
it's done.
2 ingredients. Oh, that should have been me. That would have been easy.
So the nice green puree ready.
Okay.
Okay, now
You make this look super easy.
yes.
Feel like I could pretend to be a chef this morning, but I won't. At least not just yet.
So onion, garlic, tomatoes, and all of our dry spices.
Nice.
So
So of the dried spices, all of these we can actually purchase locally. They'll be imported and available to us, or these are secret Meena House ingredients.
we have a spice room. We try to import our spices because the freshness, older the spices, will have less oils.
Right.
So we import our own spices.
Oh.
And we try to keep it that way because spices really create the difference.
Spice up your life, guys.
Yes. So I'm taking a little bit of clarified butter. You can use your olive oil if you want.
Right.
It depends how you, right? And it gives a nice, butter is always make things better, as we all know.
I like that.
Yeah. So we're going to start with the jeera and crushed chili.
Okay.
So I'm going to crack these 2 chilies. Actually, I should crush it.
Oh.
It'll create more.
I feel like that's something I could do.
You want to crush
I'll
it for
try
me?
that.
Sure.
Any technique in particular?
Just try to crush it and muddle it.
One job, Ainka. At least I look great doing it.
While you're doing that, let me just put jeera on the pan.
Now, jeera is something that we've put into just about everything. Chicken, pork, everybody. So is there a particular way we should be cooking jeera?
Well, jeera, how we use it, we incorporate the jeera flavor in the oil or a ghee, whatever you're using.
Right.
And it actually extracts the jeera flavor.
It smells so good already.
Yes. So that's the key. Garlic, jeera, and this crushed chili.
Okay.
Let me...
You take over, because I don't think I did anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I wish television had a way of letting you guys smell in here. It's really lovely already. So we've got chili peppers, we've got jeera.
Yeah.
We're going with garlic.
Garlic.
And I'm going to socially distance again.
So garlic is in.
Right.
Right. We saute this a little bit. I'm going to give a little color to the garlic. So what we're looking for here is jeera and a little bit of burnt garlic flavor. Right? It complements the spinach. And then we're going to finish with other stuff.
Other stuff.
Right.
Very smooth, very, like the scent at least is really good.
Yes. I mean, this is one of my favorite. It's very simple. You don't have to do too much preparation at home. It's amazing.
Nice.
Smell good, simple, all the fresh ingredients around you. All you have to be careful of is the proportion of each.
Okay.
How much you use with everything.
Nice.
Right?
Now about this spice room.
Right.
When you come into the Meena House, are we allowed to explore
Yes.
that?
Absolutely. You can request it access. It's not for public, but we give access. A lot of people are spice lovers.
Right. So maybe today I'll take a little sneak peek. Once we're done with this dish, it smells so heavenly.
Okay. Let me put a little bit of ginger in it. Big.
Jeez, I wish you guys could smell this. I know Natalie and Ruckus are jealous, and I will not promise to bring portions because there's a full crew over here as we get ready to celebrate Diwali on TTT. And granted that, you know, we are honored to be in the presence of Chef Meena. We should honor him by eating the food.
All right, so I'm going to put onions on it now.
Good morning to all the people living in apartments that have small cooktops like this. You can make a meal of gourmet delight. Lots of onions.
Okay. I don't like too much onion, make it too sweet. But as I said, you can decide how much onion you want in your palak paneer. Some more.
And if you're just joining us, don't worry. It's a vegetarian dish that you can enjoy during Diwali. Easy to make, great tasting.
You can serve with rice, you can serve with your paratha or any sort of bread you normally cook at home.
But the scent is not too much in terms of the spice, like it's overpowering, but it's
no spice yet.
there.
Only jeera and dry chili.
And the chili, right.
Right. At this point, I'm going to take out this chili for garnish.
Okay. And I know the crew over in TTT struggling right now, as much as the crew is here, because we can smell it, but we can't taste it just yet.
Yep. Onion need to cook properly and get a little brownish.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't smell any raw onion flavor.
And you know onion can get on real bad. So right now.
Yeah, onion has to cook properly.
Right. Now, as much as you have been directly imported, so to speak, from India to Trinidad, I'm sure you've seen some similarities and been able to tell us where things came from originally.
I think there are a lot of similarities. Your, what do you call it, curry powder, it has pretty much blended everything together, which is 6 or 7 spices you guys use. Which is really easy for everyone to understand. All flavors contained in this package.
Right.
So not everybody have to get confused is a simple curry powder. You can put it.
Simplified it. Good job, Trinidad.
But for a restaurant, see if you cook at home and you cook in a restaurant, it's totally different.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we use more sophisticated spices, more aromatic like these black cardamom. See rose. We even use rose petals.
I was wondering if it was actual rose petals.
It's a wild rose.
Ah.
It's a wild rose. It has a lot of rose oil like flavor.
Okay.
There are a lot of leaves. This is kasuri methi. This is stone flower.
Okay.
These are rare spices. You can't find them in every store in Trinidad. So we decided to import our spices. Easier for us to focus on good things once you have everything in your spice room.
Right.
So this thing is ready. I'm going to put little tomatoes now since everything is
nice and brown.
Yep.
Gosh. And you guys are hearing the sizzle and we are smelling the taste of India.
All right.
With authentic food from Meena House. My cameraman is dancing.
I'm going to put a little bit of chili powder.
Okay. And a little spicy.
Again, it's up to you how much you eat. A little bit is fine.
I love how your little bit is like 2 whole.
A little bit of green chili.
Okay. I like green chili.
Yeah. And we grow these chilies down in the herb garden, our herb garden.
Okay.
Yep. Salt. Salt always help tomatoes to cook and dissolve in a sauce. Right.
And by the time I get back in studio, I am a culinary aficionado. This looks beautiful. Almost matching my lengua. I remember the name of the outfit.
Lehenga, yeah.
And the nice reds and oranges.
Right.
That we've got going.
At this stage, I'm going to add a little bit of water. At this stage, I'm going to add a little bit of water just to let this spice dissolve. Okay.
All right. And while that spice dissolves, we're going to head back to the studio where Raucus and Natalie are absolutely jealous of us. But by the time they check back in, we will be just about complete. The Now Morning Show continues to celebrate Diwali 2021.
People light millions of diyas. These beautiful diyas hold a deep significance and are symbolic of our journey to enlightenment. But have you ever stopped to wonder where all these diyas come from? We visited Mac's Pottery in central Trinidad, where thousands of clay diyas are produced daily.
I've been doing this since I know myself as a little boy, helping my mother and father in the business. First to begin, when we buy our raw material, which is over there, you chip it up, soak it, then you sort out the soft one to bring to the machine to knead. When it finished knead, then you go to the potter's wheel. There we make the product and we put it in the rack to dry here. If there is sun, we put it out in the sun to dry, but speed up the drying process. If there's no sun, we in problem here, like you can see right now. When it is finished dry, then we put it in the oven, which bakes for 2 days. Preheat for 1 night and fire the next day. Maybe a week from raw material to finished product in 1 big time.
Lighting diyas help us to move from darkness to light. They invoke blessings of divine wisdom, which help us to move towards unconditional love.
There is so much that goes into creating these little receptacles of light. And clearly, I have a lot more work to do. But what is really and truly important as we celebrate this holiday is really self-enlightenment. Happy Diwali, Trinidad and Tobago.
All right, thank you so much, Ainka. You know what? I can't get enough of Ainka, so I think we'll head across to Meena House and check out how the food is going this morning. Ainka?
We think about the spices of India, we should also think about the teas. And that's one of my favorite parts, chai tea, a very spicy, nice one. But we're getting back to the culinary arts as we are at the Meena House, right across the street, getting ready to celebrate Diwali with Chef Meena, giving us some delightful scents and textures. Now, if you're just joining us, we have tomatoes.
Tomatoes, and it's ready, and then we're going to pour the spinach mixture in it now.
All right.
All right.
So keeping in mind there's not much going on in terms of a complicated dish. Anybody can make this one. And as we were saying before, it's very appropriate for the season with it being a vegetarian dish, quick to prepare, feeding a family of 6.
High in protein.
Nice.
Vitamin, iron, everything in there.
Right.
All the goodness. Now we have to cook this this paste until it start to leave the oil. Sorry, the butter in the side. And you have to just continue stirring it. And
now to anybody at home watching, please work on that smell-o-vision because this smells amazing.
Yes, when ghee touch jeera and garlic, it smells amazing and create all the aromas. Yeah, so this is where now start cooking. And I'm going to add, this is kasuri methi. Okay. A little bit of butter and a little bit of cream in a minute.
Now this you were saying we can prepare on a bed of rice or with breads or...
This can go with anything really, because once it's cooked, it becomes like a soft, silky kind of texture. So it can go with your, if you don't have bread, you can buy bashapshat and or sada roti. I mean, anything for that, what is around you, if you not. But this is definitely something you can cook at home without any professional equipment or just a blender, and spinach, simple things.
All right.
Yeah.
Now simple things like being able to dine, as we were saying, coming back in Trinidad, and we're excited, and of course the Meena House experience more than anybody else will create a grand experience.
Exactly.
Now when we talk about the festivities and the holidays, though, a lot of limitations where menus are concerned. This time around, you all should be shining bright though, because you have a vegetarian menu, right?
Exactly. We have vegetarian and vegan menu.
Oh.
Yeah. And we do have, we starting this vegan tray. We have lunch trays.
Okay.
So we're starting a vegan tray as we open.
Oh, so as of Friday?
Yeah, the new addition to the lunch trays.
Now, I'm no vegan. I like my meat and animal products. But I would imagine a lot of the spices and a lot of the herbs and those sorts of things would allow you to do a lot with your menu. You don't need any.
Exactly. It's creativity, how you think, where you from, what your mother used to cook, what used to happen around you. It's definitely, if you're from countryside and you've grown up in farms, it's definitely a lot of things you can think about. You can incorporate in your menus. And to be honest, vegetables, not everybody's favorite, but if you understand vegetables, you can create wonders.
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of vegetables, you were telling me about some Karaili things that I have to try, because I'm not a fan of Karaili, but I am looking forward to it.
We do on specials Karaili sometime. So we go to Western Market once in a week, and when I see something different, like shatine or green jackfruit, sometimes I see green figs. So we make some sort of special dish for the menu.
All right, and this is smelling great again. I wish you guys could actually experience this, because as we say, it's the Meena House experience. From the service to the ambiance, of course the food, it's a full experience.
It go hand in hand. So people on the floor, they are highly skilled, highly experienced, qualified to serve you. The way we welcome you, the way we walk you to the car park, and we walk with you to the restaurant. It's an experience.
They do. They
Food
did
is
this
not
morning.
alone.
They did
Food
this
is
morning.
part of it, yeah.
And when I had my chai tea, that was an experience too. Fun fact, these are actually available for purchase.
Yes.
The teas, that is.
Yeah.
Spices as well?
Yes.
So that we can get some of them.
So the whole idea is you dine here, and you can carry some spices home, which is fresh, not too old. And if you want a blend of spice like chana masala, for example, garam masala, or it's getting angry,
then we could come over to the Meena House and pick up some spices.
Yeah, you can. Yes, it's available on request. If you want a bigger packaging, also we can do it for you.
Nice.
These are just standard packaging, small and large.
Right.
It's getting green now.
So this is going to be very green.
Right.
And very good.
I think I just have to stir it faster.
And very smooth.
Before you get any further angry.
I'll let you do your thing.
Yes.
Sip my tea on the side here.
Right.
We continue to celebrate Diwali on the Now Morning Show. And don't worry guys, I will let you live vicariously through me by eating for you. Now, what's your favorite dish to prepare at Diwali time?
I prefer vegetables at this season.
Right.
Because everybody fasting. So, not to fight, go to Western market and see what is available. Paneer is always common thing on the plate. Paneer you can make it home. Once you get a fresh cow milk, you can make it home. At Diwali sweets, I do quite a few. We actually have Diwali sweet tray for sale.
Oh yeah.
Today is 3rd, right? Yes, we're selling till today.
Okay, nice.
Tomorrow is Diwali, so.
Okay, so I'll talk to you afterwards for my gulab jamuns.
Yeah, it's very popular actually. A lot of people. It's a gift package. It's sealed.
Oh.
You can give it to friends and family.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's super nice.
This is the second time we're doing it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's very popular. I think.
And what about you at home?
Huh?
At home, what is your Diwali celebrations like? I hope you get a break from the kitchen.
Diwali celebration at home is quite a thing. 5 days event. We celebrate for 5 days.
Okay.
So every day is something else. Like we do Dhanteras, which is the day 1.
Okay.
So we buy something new, like a pot or pan or furniture.
Oh.
Yeah, and then.
I like that tradition.
Yeah, you next day you do it's a small Diwali. We say Choti Diwali, which is small Diwali.
Okay.
Which is again we light diyas, a little bit of firecrackers and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun for the kids.
Yeah, and then Diwali day, and then after that there is another 2 ceremonies, 2 little festivals we celebrate, like Govardhan.
Okay.
So Govardhan is like a really a village thing. So they collect all the cow dung and make out of. We do. This is our traditional thing.
Right.
You will not understand. I don't know if you understand. But this is something. It's a mountain called Govardhan.
Also, you make like a replica.
Old story about Krishna, and so we do little diyas, and we do little. Everybody come together and form a Krishna out of it.
Okay.
And we do little.
Right. It should be visually stunning because you're creating more art out of.
I mean, once you know about it, then you will understand. Otherwise, you will think, what's going on. And
but that's a good thing about Trinidad. We get the chance to experience.
Last day, 5th day is a brother sister kind of thing. It's called Bhai Dooj. So where sister actually do a little ritual. Brother and brother in return give some money or some sort of
gift.
Like
this too.
Yeah, the 5 days of Diwali.
So the 1st and 5th day, top 5. Love it.
It's very similar to Christmas for Christians.
Right.
So it's a very intimate and family thing, family time.
Right.
People come together, celebrate. So I'm adding a paneer now.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to the cooking.
Paneer need to get softer.
Okay.
Keep the paneer in the water. It keeps it. If you have paneer home, keep it in the water. It keeps it moist.
Okay.
If you want to keep it longer, add a little salt to the water, so it preserves it.
We're learning tricks with salt this morning.
So now we're adding paneer. It's going to get softer just now.
And get creamier.
Yes. It will get softer, and get softer means texture will change right away.
Gotcha.
Because the fat content inside will melt and get softer. Okay, so we're getting there now.
Now, because of TV time, we've stretched this preparation out a little bit, but on average, this takes how long to prepare?
What we do, we cook the spinach and keep it for the evening.
Okay.
Because it definitely a tedious process, and you can see it's all everywhere going, the greens. So once it's cooked, it's easy to handle.
Guys, hope you at home are taking home the tips to clean as you go, not just in the kitchen as a regular rule, but especially with the pandemic.
You have to keep it clean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and keep it interesting. So I don't like when place in mess.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I avoid cooking altogether, but hey!
Right. Okay, so at this time, we're going to add a little bit of kasuri methi. Kasuri methi is a leaf of fenugreek plant, and it's very fragrant. Okay. And it complements spinach.
Okay.
So I'm going to put a little bit of it.
I love you a little bit.
Right. Now, time to add a little salt. Salt as per taste, as you all know.
Right.
Right. If you eat a lot of salt, if you eat a little bit of salt, salt is generally not good. But salt is very important part of the cooking.
Right.
It create balance in a dish. So we have salt. We have, and another thing which I don't know everybody knows, spinach have natural salt. So be careful when you're cooking with spinach. Add salt carefully.
Learn that the hard way.
Yeah, it will make it very salty otherwise. Now it's getting thick, and I see the little thing is cooking. Let me just finish it with a little bit of cream and a hard butter, and we're good to go.
All right. And speaking of good to go, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, the final dish and me getting ready to eat. It's the No Morning Show, guys. We are at Meena House on Alcazar Street in Port of Spain as we celebrate Diwali 2021. I am absolutely learning some Hindi words and some interesting facts about spices and herbs, but now we are getting ready to eat.
Yeah.
So
let me finish with 1 cube of butter and a little bit of cream.
Nice. Now, as you were saying earlier, this is like a green gravy that we're going to be able to enjoy with either a bed of rice or some sada. Yes? Fun fact, guys, sada means simple. Learn this during the commercial break.
Yes.
So we've been complicating it in Trinidad.
Yes.
But we are not going to make it too complex. You go ahead and plate. I'll go ahead and eat as we get ready to wrap things up here from this end. It's been a delicious morning. And guys, remember, the Meena House is open from this Friday for your incredibly exquisite, authentic Indian dining experience.
So it's nice and...
Ooh, those cheeses look so good.
Yes.
And while we don't have smell-o-vision, you can live vicariously through me. Of course, you can continue to watch us online as we just have a little bit more before the show wraps up. But I'm going to be getting into this.
Okay, let me just finish preparing.
So much perfection.
First thing first, little chili. Okay, and we use sour cream to garnish it.
All right. Let me say my happy Diwalis to everybody in studio and in Trinidad and Tobago as I get ready to dig in. Where's my spoon?
And then we're going to use baby cilantro. This is our herb garden, baby cilantro.
While you do that, I'm going to get my cutlery.
Sure. Here we go. Ready to go.
And so are they.
And garlic naan, biryani rice to go with it.
Okay, so let me just dig in. Happy Diwali, everybody. What's the word? Swadish. Happy Diwali, everybody.
Happy Diwali, everyone. I'm looking forward to see you all.
I'm gonna take this plate.
All right, so let me say thank you to House of Meena for having us this morning. I also want to say thank you to House of Jaipur. Sorry, Meena House and House of Jaipur. I'm sorry, check them out. And remember, today we learned that people in Trinidad and Tobago want us working as one. We want equality and we want appreciation and understanding for each other as we celebrate light over dark